I didn't want to do an intro, but I love this as like intermission music. All right. How is everybody? I was planning on going to locals today, but I went and got food with everyone, and I felt not so much like being outside. Um, Honestly, the stream community or the community that we kind of have going in Discord has been so wonderful. It's just such a good time every time. You know, we're in there, we're playing all sorts of different games. Titanfall, Spelunky, you know. It's just been such a blast every time. And this is not the mainstream. I'm streaming Hrot tomorrow. But yeah, I wanted to do this yesterday, but I had to work, so I'm gonna shill a tiny bit, a little tiny bit. Um, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now I've played this game a good bit, in terms of the the early access version. Yes, honestly, the game is much larger than you might think just playing it a couple times. There's a ton of stuff to unlock, which I think is huge. Let me know if anything's too loud. But I've beat the game a few times. I've done some challenges and stuff like that. I'm trying to play well, so like there won't be too much like experimentation. I want to do things correctly because there's a lot of stuff I want to unlock still that I need to figure out. Let's see. I think I like this one. I think this one fucked up my eyes for a little bit. Some of these actually fuck my eyes up. I don't know about everyone else. This one is cool. I think this is probably my favorite one, or one of them. This one? No, I don't remember if this is it. I think there's one that's worse. That one's fine. Wait. That one. This is it. This is the one that'll fuck you up. This is the one that'll ruin your day. No, it's this one. Sorry. My mistake. No. It's actually this one. This one will fucking... This will send you to the fucking Shadow Realm. Let's do like a Game Boy Color scheme for this one. I'll probably change it again, but this is what I want to use for now. Okay. So one issue I do have with this game is I wish you could check the achievements from any screen. Like, I want to go back and look at the achievements that I need to work on. And I'm not super into the extracurricular and the quick play. I feel like the customized, this is just what you should want to do. Like, if you want to learn how to play the game, do this one, the School Scissors, but this is like where we want to be. Okay. The next person to put a 5-letter word in chat, that's what the name of the seed's gonna be. Hang on. Five-letter word. This one's for you, Jarek. He's in a better place. Many of us know what this says already. I'll read the cards, but the intro we've seen it many times. Now, so there's the different characters, and they all have different abilities that they gain, and also there's different pluses and minuses to playing them. I think Haru, if you're trying to beat the game, like, for the first time, I think Haru is the easiest character. Is, like, very simple to get through the game with, in my opinion. Mimi is the one I had the hardest time with. But I also don't think I've finished it with Juri before, and I had Don over and he played once, and he got fucking decimated by the family curse. I'm just gonna try playing. So the difficulty I play on is always Cultist. Cultist is like, in my opinion, that's the normal difficulty. True Believer and Harbinger is a little bit below, is a little bit above my pay grade, at least with how well I know the game right now. But yeah, we'll do everything else normal. High perception, high dexterity. Okay. So now, as I understand it, the family curse is that once the curse reaches her, her EXP, or she just doesn't gain EXP anymore. True Believer face. That? Anyway. Yeah, so I always play on Cultist or harder. We'll do no backstory, let's just play as her. Endless mode, I think I think the achievements, the final achievement is 50, and I got to that pretty easily. I didn't think that was that hard. Scenario mode, I guess, is still not finished, which is interesting. I don't know. I'm not too convinced of the 1.0, the 1.0 title. But it'll do classic. This beat is disgusting, rancid, produced in the sewer, and only becomes more so once you pick a god. This is the fucking Shadow Wizard Money Gang BGM. You know what I'm saying? So I have to pick a god. Check. Alright. He wants to play Yogg Thug. Which I think dealing with this I think dealing with this god is really fucking annoying, so I'm not gonna do that. Specifically with the character that I'm playing, it's very difficult. Kathak Aturasu. Ego Thig. Yeah, no, if I'm playing a different character, I'll go against that one, but... Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours the soul. Yeah, this makes it so you can't run from combat. I love her art. She's going through it. Look at her face. Alright, so we set up the town. Let's load the one that I have set. They changed some things. They removed the or they changed the card for when you run into Junji Ito. They changed the art for it. I don't know why. Maybe Junji Ito didn't want to be in the game. I don't know. Alright. Library notes. I wanted the bottle, but I'll take it. Let's see. We're at max stats, so we'll just get XP boost. No, it's completely different art. I don't know who it's supposed to be. It's a completely different thing. Alright, I feel like when you're actually getting chased by horrors, that might not be the best thing to wear. I don't know. It wouldn't be me. I'm still convinced that this is a picture of Germa. Hello Mugi, hello O3. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you're well. Good to see you all. There will still be a stream tomorrow. I was gonna go to casuals, or I was gonna go to locals, and I decided against it, so instead, here we are. Hrot. I'm playing Hrot. Alright, let me kind of map out how I want to do this. Household Hell. Contagious Coma. So that's the one with the one where you can kill the patients. The Fear Festival, that's one where you don't even get to be in the town. Well, I'm glad you were able to make it at least. You were able to make it for a little bit at least. Found footage. And then the Rancid Ramen. So the Rancid Ramen, I know the side, okay. No. Look, all right. Look at this picture. Look at his hairline. Look at his head shape. That's Jerma. Okay, the found footage is the one with the forest tapes. To get the good ending, you need the acid. And the acid is from the hardware shop, which I don't think I have. I don't think I have the acid shop on. I don't want to do the coma one until later. Yeah, you need acid because you need to. There's the eyeball, and you pour the acid on the eyeball, and it fucking fucks up. Let's start with this one because this one lets us go to town. All right, I'm gonna. That's a good idea. That is a good idea, O3, and I don't blame you for that. I'm gonna read the stuff out. Hopefully that's enjoyable. I consider myself a pretty good reader, and I can be kind of dramatic if I want to. So, these runs are gonna go. We're gonna take our sweet time with them. The freaky feature of found footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Now, on the first anniversary of their disappearance, a suspicious man has started asking questions. He claims to be a private investigator hired by the parents of the students. Except the parents of your friends didn't hire him. Who is he? And what did the students discover out there? I love the music in this game, by the way. It's so fucking sick. Okay, 3 students disappear in the process. Okay, I already read that one. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last known whereabouts in the school's newspaper. So the side quest is to investigate the mansion twice. But there are a few things that I like to do before. Yeah, the coma one's good. I think it's bad to start with because you're at a pretty low level, and the last fight to get the good ending, the last fight is pretty difficult. Let's learn a spell. Abolish. Lowers eldritch enemy damage by 1, costs 3 stamina. Okay, that's not very exciting. And so there's always stuff that I want to do before I actually start investigating stuff. Definitely prepare. Is there even anything useful left? You rummage through your belongings trying to find anything that'll help you. You finally pick up checkbook. Hopefully it'll be enough. Now, her personal item is the checkbook, which you get 3+3 funds and +6 doom whenever you use it. This is a reusable item, so basically infinite money, but at what cost? Using this will make me easier to track down. So as far as I can tell, I think the higher your doom rating, the faster it closes in. So we're gonna try not to use that if we can help it. Yeah, I watched a playthrough, or I watched my friend play through with this character yesterday, and he got fucking destroyed, unfortunately. So I'm gonna try and do it right. Check the den. This is really good. This is like perfect for her. I don't know. I've only seen someone play through this character once, so... But as far as I can tell, that does make sense. But yeah, we're getting this. Easy purchase. Get that. I don't mind spoilers slash like helpful things because I actually want to like do it correctly. I'm kind of like past the discovery phase in a lot of ways. No, let me think. Should I use it? We'll do it once. So I can go to this shop. Map, camera, cigarettes, salt. I was hoping they would have a compass, but I'm not gonna stick around for that. So, what is the one that wants a... No, it's not a camera, it's a flashlight. Okay. We're just gonna take the map. There's a lot of events that the map is useful in. But I'm gonna stop. Or, wait. No, the charisma's not very high, so I'm not gonna bother. Let's just go to the mansion. She is very sweaty. She needs to relax. Great! Bitten. Putting your hand in that hole was a bad idea. Seeing the big spider escape, you hope it wasn't poisonous. Now we got a spider bite. We were just talking about this. I'm not happy about this. Let's go again. You feel watched. Eyes in the dark. Great, well that was terrible. Legends say the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. Okay. So... Now that that's... And yeah, the wound is infected. Great. So what we're gonna do is actually go to the hospital. Reception area. You wait patiently in the reception area. You still have some time before you're asked to the office. Let's just go in. The emergency department is crowded as a direct result of weird things happening in your town. You finally are asked to the doctor's office. Now, how can I help you today? Alright, we're gonna get rid of this right now. Okay. That's not the best result, but that's fine. No downside. So, in the hospital, if you click here, you get some painkillers. Let's, we'll store the checkbook. I don't think we're gonna... We're not gonna use that anytime soon. Okay. Let's investigate the school. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. This game is so scary. Close the door, escape the bathroom, and you need the holy candle to actually exorcise the shit, so we're not doing that. Grab the ketamine. Now, I believe if I go to close the door, I'll have to fight. But if I don't fight, I'm gonna get -2 reason. Let's do it. You walk to the door and try to close it, but something is blocking it. When you look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. Prepare for combat. You back off in the toilet as the door slowly opens. A girl in a tattered uniform is standing there. Her head twists unnaturally as she makes a roaring, rattling noise. A door behind you slams shut. Dude, I hate it when I run into the fucking toilet ghost. A rattling, roaring noise. That's what you get. So the result of this, I'm gonna take 2 reason damage anyway, but I believe fighting it gets me some extra HP, or yeah, XP, and also some corpse dust. You literally live in a toilet. This is how I would look if I saw the fucking toilet ghost too. It shimmers in your hand. So let's I'm gonna take a check here. Alright. You fight a ghost, you win, there's some dust left behind that shimmers in your hand. Is your first instinct to snort it? Can your nostrils become haunted? O3, I absolutely knew that that's what you were gonna say. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? It's from the toilet ghost. Yeah, you're snorting fucking, this is the Jenkem. You don't want that. Does it even work? Okay. I actually can't argue with that. It's probably actually drugs, so you're right. I love investigating alleys. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of park. You can cast 1 spell without paying anything. Okay. Can we get some Moyai emojis? I don't know. Is there a Moyai emoji in Twitch? So I got this yesterday and I cast a spell and it definitely still took the cost. Oh, okay, there is. We need to get some Moyais in the chat. You cast it with a different button? No. If you click this, it cancels the event. It cancels the effect. So while you're in this screen, you're supposed to cast a spell, I believe. Just kidding, there's a fucking button for it. I'm stupid. Forget it. Move on. We can move on. I'm a fucking clown. No, it's fine. You're right. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. What was that sound? No, I can't pin that. Yes, I can, but no, I'm not going to. Investigating Inn. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. You stay at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly, the guests turn their heads in your direction. It's your turn now. Alright, so I'm pretty sure if I follow the awful tradition, I lose some stamina. I also love the name of this. Weird Funeral. It's just a very strange... It's just weird. If I fight, I think it's a strength check. And then... if I talk, then then it's a charisma check. It's just kind of weird. I think... Fuck! Mangled Hand! Attacking combat deals 1 stamina damage to yourself. The guests mean business. You break into a frantic run, however this only enrages the mourners. They soon catch up and overpower you. After an involuntary sacrifice, they toss you out on the street. I can't go to the hospital. That's really bad. Okay, well, looking back one last time, you continue deeper into the woods. Strange markings. A sudden storm forced you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's walls. O3, have you run into something truly terrible? Or is it truly evil, I believe it's called? Something truly evil. I feel like you'd remember it. It's like my favorite thing in this game. To me it's like the World of Horror thing. There are like several different events that can trigger it, and it continues to like change assets in the game to look like it. And it's like, it looks like a face with like half of it broke, like a statue. It's like a statue with like half of the face broken off. We failed. You wonder what it could all mean. Oh, to me, that is like 100%, that is the thing that is World of Horror. It's so fucking sick. It's also like, you're probably going to die if it happens. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. There's just a fib statue. I can say that because it's a small shrine. So pray. Let's see. Pray is perception, and then destroy the shrine. I think that's a luck, which I just snorted some corpse dust, so my luck is not looking too good. Dude, I haven't passed a single check! To your horror, you discover a severed human hand behind the statue. Alright. I have not passed a single check. That's a tampon. I don't know, kind of menacing. All the paths look the same. Are you lost? Does it fucking seem like I'm lost? Yes, I'm fucking lost. I don't know where I'm going. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. The sound is getting closer. She does not fit under Eldritch as far as I know. And this only works on Eldritch enemies, yeah. Fuck it, roll the dice. Fuck! Fine. Okay. +2 knowledge, +2% doom. Doom. Outdoorsman. Quick thinking. I'm gonna boost my perception. I mean, that's like the level 1. That's like that's like the level 1 combat sequence. I remember they buffed dodge quite a bit in this game. It was really, 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 really bad. +2 knowledge is pretty damn. That's quite a bit. You know what? Do it. Fuck it. I'm still in this fucking forest. You have a feeling someone is following you. You can only manage to do that if you have a good amount of dexterity, because dodge is based on dex. Yeah, it was really low. All right, we don't have the acid, so the rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at a large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. Yeah, we're just gonna take the cassettes. We're out of here. Okay, now let me check with you guys. The tapes still don't do anything, right? Or do they? As far as I know, the tapes still don't do anything. Not being able to deal with it, you decide to grab the tapes and run. You wander aimlessly through the woods for a few hours until you are found by a search party. You lead them to the house, but the door to the basement is missing. The case remains open. Ending C. The forest is restless. I don't know if that's true, O3. I actually think that's not true. Which is quite questionable, but we move. There's quite a few things, as far as I know, that are still not explained. So I like the idea of getting more perception, but I always love getting the character specific abilities because it just feels more flavorful. And we love flavor, don't we? holding chat by the neck. We just love flavor. What injuries do I have? I think it's just the mangled hand. Oh, I can't look at it from this menu. Fine. Let's do that. What does this say? Does anyone know? I don't have spider bite anymore, chill. Alright, what shit am I dealing with here? Store's closed. No! The dog! What injuries you got? He's gone. It's been raining since morning. I feel like someone in here has to. The TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims, but there are way too many tentacles. If you know, you know. Oh, we gotta... I should have got a fucking... I should have got a bottle. My reason is already so low. Though I kind of feel like I should try and get XP while I can. Man, this character with the fucking compass probably goes crazy. Like, that is probably fucking Exodia, right? The ramen one, the side quest is to discard 2 items, so I don't want to do that one just yet. I forget which one is the household hell. Let's do this one. There are many old mansions around this town. Manor is one of them, supposedly haunted by a family of 4 who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? Oh, okay, I remember now. This is the mansion. No, it's not. Okay. This is not the one I thought it was. For this one, you have to investigate the seaside. Now, okay, if my doom gets lowered, does the horror go away? Oh, we could call it that. We could do that. Okay, but look at Doom. The Doom is at 25, but the horror is at 46. So doesn't that mean that they're not equivalent, or it's not double? Because if it was, it would be 50. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library might shed some light on it. Oh, this is the one with the fucking... I need the flashlight, which is probably in the hardware store, which I don't have enabled. I need to turn the hardware store back on. I feel like it's useful. Crime scene. Stop! This is a crime scene! You are halted by a sweaty police officer Behind him, 2 other policemen are packing something into black bags. I don't understand how those are 2 different things. Let's see, try and learn what happened, focus on the officers. Now, focus on the officers, I'm like 90% sure that's perception, so if we fail this, dude. Can someone fucking explain? Right, but my doom should be higher because completing a mystery lowers your doom. This is actually fucking insane. I can't believe that have I passed a single check? I don't think I have. I didn't read it, I feel bad. Oh, that's interesting. Also, what's good, Sigma? Alright, let's go back to the seaside. You wonder what kind of animal the spider caught in its web. You scare away the annoyed predator and rip open the cocoon to reveal a human finger. -2 reason, +1 item. Alright. You've learned the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system. You decided to rent some books that might help you. The article covers a group of scientists from Tokyo. They were exploring and mapping weird cave formations found in the cliffs. The search for the missing team of scientists continues. The only clue so far is a code written on a cavern wall, 452 Hz. Architecture Journal. One house owner, however, decided to make use of the cave tunnel. It's a natural concert hall, he claims. Okay, so let's go to the school library. A weird bubbling sound lures you to the dark shower room. On the floor, you find a swimsuit thrown over a grotesque leathery coil. Wait, that's not a coil. Am I just fighting weird girls? Is that what this whole run is? Just fight weird girls? I fought a toilet ghost that was a girl. I fought the fucking mouth face girl, and now I'm dealing with the fucking drain swimmer. Look at her. Drain gang. This is what happens. Missed. How do you miss? How do you miss? I literally booted up this stream and that's what I said, I guess. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave. I want to check the occult shop. Tainted violin? I don't think I've ever seen that. Ritual mask. Oh, this is the other World of Horror thing. These masks. I love them. I love the design. And the fact that it puts it on your character when you actually wear it. I don't have anything in slot B, so... I feel like this shopkeeper, I feel like O3 would do this if they were a shopkeeper. The violin makes your combat actions faster. Alright, well, I'm broke. Ghastly pale yellow in color. Put that shit on there. This is how I feel, often. I very often feel like this image. Another fight. Someone taps you on your back. Sorry, is the bush still running? I'm so late for a meeting. The boss is going to kill me. Startled, you quickly turn around, shocked by what you see there. This thing. I still have that fucking injury. I actually should have gotten rid of that. I'm losing a lot of HP. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally found the one. There's only one problem. You'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Don't worry, he won't get in trouble now. He's dead. I don't have the money. I don't have the money to heal these wounds. Crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse, carried to the beach by waves. Crab feast. I think the card names are like one of the funniest things in this game. Let's see. I don't think there's a good and bad of escape, but search the body is dexterity? Holy shit, we actually did it. Inside the man's pocket you find documents. They're all strangely dry. Did the man really drown or was he brought here? You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends have talked about. Let's explore it. The duration of mystery, ignore location's threat level. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare into the bright light. Hell yeah, this is the best. I love these. The blinding light around you is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. You prepare yourself for whatever's coming. Where are you? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you towards the light. Oh. So elusive lowers your doom, but doesn't make the horror actually have a harder time finding you. I don't get it. Alright. Upper Kingdom. Deserted temples overlook the giant corpses of the forgotten beasts. With no priest to harvest it, their blood is slowly flooding the valley. I hate when that happens, by the way. Alright, start climbing the temple. Submerge yourself with the sacred blood. I don't have any empty containers. I don't think that this is... I don't think that this is a check. I think that this is like, you lose some and you gain some. And I think we need as much stamina as we can get. What were they doing with it? They were drinking it. Please let this be stamina. Okay. You spend what feels like days climbing the stone blocks. Reaching the top, you're rewarded with an impossible vista of countless pyramids, and being too big to comprehend, something in you breaks. Sorry, being's too big to comprehend. Well, you were wrong, so thank you. You heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. Alright. Suddenly, a wall before you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. What the fuck does that mean? Wait, 5 times 15. It's more damage to do the regular attack. Oh, the list of things men can't do. Got it. Okay. This must be the place where the key is. That pair has been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. Great. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a step closer. Okay. I think... Well, study the symbols is definitely a knowledge check. And I don't think either of these are perception checks, so... Oh, okay. You recognize some of the symbols from a stone tablet you saw at the museum. What's the connection? The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. I like how hot bath is a stat. Like it's a perk that I could have gotten. Okay. You bathe happily and continue with newfound strength. I find it interesting that that doesn't raise your stamina, but whatever. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps? You move the rotten carpet aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Make your way down. Following the strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sounds, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place make the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. Trying to explore the side corridors, but it's too dark. If only you had some source of light. Yeah, I needed the flashlight. Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had, themselves. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. Not the best ending, but we move. Knowledge. Let's just continue to raise perception. What do we got? No! No. No. Contaminated water. There's something wrong with the tap water. It is black and oily and glistening, smelling like death. You hope it's just a temporary issue. This is so bad. This is really bad. Still didn't fix the water problem. It is black and oily and glistening. No way you're going to wash yourself in that. I still don't know if this has any effect on gameplay. I doubt it, but I don't know if it does or not. What's bad? No. Contaminated water. Rancid ramen. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Curious case of a contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake up, the patients up, only end up falling into a coma themselves. A whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to warding the comatose. Is there anything connecting these people, and how did this strange illness start? Alright, we gotta investigate the village twice. You try to lose the masked man who's been following you the whole morning. You eventually find yourself in a dead end. Looking for a way out, you hear a branch snapping behind you. Oh shit. Majima. Why is Majima here? Okay. I really need more money. Do I bust out the checkbook? Oh, I forgot about this ring. Alright, well I'm gonna need to discard some stuff later, so... Can I discard the forest tapes? No, of course not. I'm trying to think. If I use this, it's gonna be +6 Doom, and then I have to go to the hospital. No. We'll do that after the use this. After the horror is upon us, we'll do it. Illusion shattered. You stand in the middle of a field, frozen in terror. A rip in our reality shows the horrible future of our planet. Seeing the familiar figure looking back at you, you can't help but wonder if it's our world or just an illusion. I think we're going in. You and the figure get closer to the portal, ready to swap places. Where are you? Lost in time and space. We're going to the netherworld again! I'll fucking backwards long jump into the nether realm. A parasitic star is looming over the dying civilization. Is this the fate of our planet as well? Alright, enter the destroyed temple, venture into the desert, or dig through the sand. The destroyed temple, I'm pretty sure is a perception check, and that's how you get the sword. So it might be time to move on to Easy Street. Inside a decaying nave, you find a keepsake from an ancient world. There's a humanoid skeleton wearing ruined armor. Its weapon looks strangely familiar. Fucking Jury leaves the Netherrealm and just... I am the storm that is approaching! Its blade was folded over 1,000,000 times. No karaoke night, no way. I got the dust of seeing. It allows you to perceive. I love the art for this one. Magic powder. Momentarily renders invisible creatures partially visible and sets enemy power to 0. If I'm not going to the... wait. The map only works in the village of the forest. So if I'm not going to the village of the forest, I should equip this. So this is a... oh, it's Dex. Just everyone, just know this is like the most busted weapon in the game, like easily. Or it's one of them. I think you can make a chainsaw, and I think that's the best weapon in the game. But it's like there's a whole load of shit you have to do to get it. We're gonna boost Dex next, and then actually. Let me put this in storage right now. The guaranteed damage is good though. We'll equip that for now, and then after I pump Dex one time, I'll switch over. Let's check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One metal seems particularly valuable. Yeah, so the tiny key is from the school scissors. Oh, wait. Where's the tiny key from? No, because the school scissors is one of the places where you can use the tiny key, but it's not where you get it from. We need money. Give me that. You break the glass window, cutting yourself a little bit in the process. The metal isn't made of gold, but you'll be able to sell it easily. Reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? It's getting dark as you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Well, I don't have the shovel. What is this name a reference to? Or is it a reference to something? Yatsuhaka Mura. Well, perception is where we're best, so let's continue looking. Yes. You quickly find the tombstone marked with red string. Under a stone, you find a note someone left for you. Alright. You need to sneak into the hospital and borrow the information about patient 0. Easy enough. When the patient came home one morning, covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Paranoid patient. Okay, well, I have no choice. I guess I gotta talk to them. Surprise! I talked to them and I'm upset. You tried reasoning with them to tell you what really happened, but it doesn't work. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they've roughed you up. I think there's a difference between, like, talking to somebody and having them fucking start attacking you. You got their name and address. Let's get out of here. You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduced himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that promises to revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. You just need to sign here. Well, I do have an injury, and it's a really bad one. Success! Hey, I had a bad injury. Later, you wake up in a surgical ward. There's no sign of the doctor, but you feel healthier and notice that one of your wounds is gone without a trace. Look, it's easy! Gone! Patient Zero's house seems empty. You should search it carefully. Okay. Start digging around. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous before he enters. Visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Trying to think. I don't think call the police is the correct answer. Just in general. think we follow him. Perception, yes. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside, you're relieved. The fucking satanic panic. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal. Describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact an entity from the dream realms. That's never good. A sudden growl coming from behind a corner makes you stop. Another... Why do I have to keep killing women? No, don't say that. I can't afford to have people saying that. I took damage anyway! Die. Thank you. Charisma, luck, perception. I get 1 charisma and then put the point in dex. The quarantine wing is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. Alright, first of all, we got some new tools. Is there a max level in this game? I don't actually know. I'm level 6. You meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset. Now would be a perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. Trying to think. Fuck. Whatever. Tell me. For stories about missing patients, mysterious surgeries, and a strange infection are helpful, but they kill the mood. You must leave this place. Let's hope you... There it is. Let's hope you can find an answer. Great. I need to fucking heal. I'm in trouble. Let's take off the mask real quick. How are we doing? Oop. How do I unequip? Doesn't seem like there's a button for that. Well, okay, we're not gonna see her face. Maybe that's for the better. Do I want any of this? No. This is really bad. I might die here. You've managed to avoid, or you've managed to, sorry, quarantine wing. You've managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reach the quarantine wing where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Use the dust. Following the old man's advice, you throw a dust seeing in the air. It reveals weird, elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. The creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town has taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. Oh, it's Eldritch. Wait a second. Hang on. Get rid of this. This costs 3 stamina. That does not help me at all, actually. It doesn't even help. We dodge. Because this is only 9 damage, right? It's 9 damage each. If I do 2 attacks for 9, then that's it. Alright, we gotta bet it all here. Actually, wait. Got him. Whew. The creature's severed body falls on the floor and starts melting slowly. The remaining part slithers back onto the now closing hole in the ceiling. You manage to catch a glimpse of the other side. The sight of the other side makes you fall to your knees. It wasn't the creature's body that you managed to cut off. It was merely a finger. Shaken, you sneak out of the hospital. One thing is certain, though. It's the end of this weird illness. Phew. Okay. We're gonna go full dexterity boost. Rioting. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the downtown area. The police are hopeless. We've known this. I believe that just makes the danger level of downtown go up. This doesn't boost anything. Dear God. No, the rancid ramen... Okay, the Fear Festival does not let you go back to town at all, so I'm gonna try to do that last. And there's not really a fight at the end, so... Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town. It is adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves with dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You're determined to discover what makes this ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of gods themselves? Alright, so we have to discard 2 items. Sings the alley in the dead of night, gagging you look through the restaurant's garbage. It's all vile pulp, though a few chunks of meat look like promising samples. There you go. Delicious. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman. Her skin, a ghastly pale Is this... This is not what I think it is. Unintimidated by the painting, it gives you new insight into the madness that possessed your friend. Okay. Whew. I was quite afraid. Hey, Jarek, what's good, man? Aren't you... Wait. Oh, that's right. The venue for ECT is like a half hour from your house, right? The champion himself makes his appearance. That's sick. What? Real quick, what? You were seated number 1. What? What? Why did he do that? Okay. I don't understand what the, like, why would you say that? Why would they change, like, you made it out of pools in fucking, at CEO Otaku, like, what more do they want? That's crab mode. That's some crab shit. What are you talking about? This is absolutely crab shit. Okay, we're back to the run. I didn't read the fucking thing. I forgot to read it. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Now, I think this is, a boost to stamina or reason. So, let's lift the heaviest box. Fuck! That was completely wrong. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all your doubts and anxiety. Okay, stamina's not looking great. I'm actually gonna rest. The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. See, this is the art that they changed it with. This was the one that had the Junji Ito art, and I don't know why they changed it. Mr. Wu, your neighbor, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for the newest story. So, I'm not gonna do this, but O3, the next time you play, select the third option. Understand that you will probably die as a result, but it's worth it. Yeah, trust me, trust me. I know share your experience gives you lose XP points. It was all a dream? You're a genius, he shouts, grabbing a pencil. Excuse me now, I've got a bestseller to write. You roll your eyes and prepare to leave. I mean, you could have died before it got to its conclusion or something, I don't know. It seems that you were not the only one wanting to try it for yourself. You stand in line for hours, your questions fall on deaf ears, and you're shunned. While you walk through a crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Come here. Perception check success. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing into the crowd. Yeah, you picked the wrong motherfucker. What is this? +2 stamina, +2 reason. Oh shit, I've never seen this one. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and is that blood you smell? It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wanted to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Alright, well, I got no choice. Strength check failure. Shit. Moving the wardrobe through your doorway, you take a wrong step and sprain your ankle. It's nothing serious, but you'll have a problem walking for a few days. It's finally your turn to order. 1 ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. Why is he grinning? I didn't say anything funny. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? Now, I think if I fail, then the doom meter goes up. Fuck it. Luck check success. I fucking snorted corpse dust, which lowered my luck, and I keep passing luck checks. Even though the metro car is completely okay, you arrive at your station without any problems. Sorry, it's completely empty. You arrive at your station without any problems, saving valuable time. The Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Could you imagine going into a restaurant and they tell you have to sit on the floor? I'd be pissed. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone, or something, tore out his throat. Now, if I didn't have the katana, I would steal his gun. $410 billion. What is that name? Now, I think... I think checking for clues gives you experience points, but the horror is slowly getting closer, so I don't think that's a good idea. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out, all without tasting the weird dish. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? It's in the vial and the meat. You look at the charts and cannot believe your eyes. While the standard test didn't detect anything weird, adding drops of human blood revealed something horrible. Whatever this thing is made of, it's alive, beating a soft pulse against the glass. Your friend leaves you with the papers, muttering an excuse and preparing to flee town on the next train. Prepared for a fight, you march down to the restaurant. However, you find no eldritch horror to duel. Instead, you're shocked to find nothing but a gap in the street. You ignore the distraught customers, still lining up where they remember the entrance. Investigating the grounds, you see something glisten where the kitchen used to be. Cautiously, you look at the chunk of meat and then jump back with a yell as it flexes. It opens a weary eye, grins, and wanders off on stubby black claws. You walk home shaken. In your head, you hear the weird ramen breathing in his bowl. You only stop to throw up on the street. Lovely. That's the good ending, by the way. Wait, the horror is only at 88%. Oh, okay, so I can just get this as many times as I want. Let's do outdoorsman and strength. Yeah, that is quite disgusting. Well, it makes you want to throw up, but it did make me throw up, so I think that I'm in the worst situation here. Also, the Doom meter is extremely good. If we can make it through this last one, we'll be good to go. No, I didn't throw up. I'm playing a video game. We're role-playing, bro. Should I just get this? I'm very tempted to get the stats. I'm gonna play smart. Blood Moon. The Crimson Moon spotted over Shiokawa keeps everyone on edge. I think that, yeah, additional 20 power. Okay, so Doom was managed extremely well. The horror still hasn't reached me. Which is much like real life, when you think about it. Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you for a curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree you need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen? You ask yourself as you board the bus. Sorry, give me a moment. I'm gonna check and make sure I haven't got any DMs. Alright. Today's goal, explore the weird village. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest. Someone is waiting for you? A fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. It's the inn owner, who promised to pick you up. Following the close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. Now, there's a sequence to this. I'm trying to remember what it is. tortured. I'm losing my mind. Spanish anarchists tortured fascists by making them look at abstract art. Alright, so it's like, check out the inn. I think you click, oh. The inn's room is dusty, like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. Wait, what's that? Check out the painting. You freeze in terror as something on the painting moves. There's a hole in it. Are you being spied from a nearby room? Check out the staff-only area. Worried and furious about the hole in the wall, you enter the inn from the back, trying to find the room that connects with yours. Thinking you finally found it, you enter and scream. Dude, why am I fighting Hungrybox? He must have seen too much. True. Fuck out of here. Karukosa mask. Faster spiritual actions. This is Hungrybox when he went to that tournament with fucking COVID. This is what he looked like. I got an achievement, hell yeah. Learn more about the festival itself. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one, they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? Who are they? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? I think we go into the forest. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. I always believe, when it says like investigator search, I think that's perception, and our perception is pretty good, so. Fuck! How do you fail a perception check at a lip? Did wolves learn how to walk on their hind legs? Question mark? I can't access my item storage, can I? Fuck. I'm not wearing this shit. Let's go to the festival. There's still some time before the festival starts. The locals are seemingly busy setting up stands and decorating the place. A few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling something's wrong. It's getting late. Wait, can I go to the store? Happy coat. +1 luck. Candle. Bottle with milk. Taiyaki. I don't think Taiyaki's supposed to look like that. I mean, the biggest thing I'm worried about is stamina, so I should probably buy this. What? This game's pretty slow, but also I'm about to finish a run, so yes, you're right. Moo Moo brand. Tasty milk. I am actually kind of nice. Wait, forget I said anything. The trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. Oh, I'm fucked. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm not able to gain XP anymore. Going back to the inn, you overhear two masked villagers. They are talking about something awakening at the next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. It's not safe here. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. The festival's ending tomorrow and you can't be too careful. Villagers seem to follow your every step here. Okay, go back in the forest. Petrified forest. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring? Get a grip. You move in your pace and leave the menacing path. -1 reason. Alright, that's fine. The weird sounds coming from the forest kept you up all night. What could it all mean? Back to the forest. I'm sad I can't take the mask off, so I can't show you what her face looks like, because it's incredible. In the forest, you hear a faint whispering in the distance. When you finally discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. If I fuck up, I'm taking stamina damage, which I don't want to do. You know what? Fuck. You free the dog, but the rusty mechanism snaps and the trap closes on your hand. Ow! Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Is that blood? Where is everybody? Today's goal, find the missing people. A trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads to the outskirts of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest, there's an answer waiting for you. You start to recognize some of the paths and rocks you've seen earlier. You discover a giant plush toy half buried in a ditch. Feeling uneasy, you take a step back, but it's already too late. Yeah. Keep moving, buddy. While exploring the factory, you're caught by masked people you've seen from the inn's window. After tying you up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come. You hear a raspy voice, your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird mask. She signals towards the door behind him. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. Struggle. With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights in the hand of a police officer saving you from falling. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual, blood, and eldritch being. The village is abandoned, with no trace of blood anywhere. You are the only ones seeing the ancient horror. Haster? Well, you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them. The people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would happen if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Alright. The Winds of Plague. A weird epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. It's fine. We're done here anyway. Give me that. Okay, all things considered, this was kind of a blowout. This run was insane. We're going to the lighthouse. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We going in. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these. Alright. First things first. I'm finishing this game paid. Why does it give me 5? It says 3. It gives me 5. I'm not complaining, but I think I think that's bugged. Let's rest. Look at look at where the doom meter is. It's so funny. This run is insane. We'll do that. That's fine. Garbled memories. Following a winding trail, you are stuck. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings, and penned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them except one. Select tell the second mystery you investigated. Wasn't that one? I think I did the found footage first, so I think it's this one. You rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. Okay. Select the second enemy you fought. It was the ribcage woman. Yes! Bro, I am fucking skilled. My memory works. Sometimes. Climbing up the winding staircase, you're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo. He says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personal, really. Takashi-san, I'm going to fuck you up. You literally should not have done this. You will die. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside a central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. Alright, well... You manage to locate the door switch while avoiding the knives and glass shards. With a buzz, the gate opens. This shit's simple. It's a joke. Following the winding staircase, you're stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. This is some Saw shit right now. Whatever. You're about to grab the rods when you notice the dials and buttons. You toy with them for a bit before adjusting both voltage and current, so it's safe for you to grab them. With a buzz, the gate opens. This is actually the easiest game in the world. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Fuck you. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual awakening the eldritch old god, but what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again, until the stars are right once more. I like how I'm just not in this picture. Congratulations, you are safe, for now. Manage Self-Fight Mysteries, no new events, 11 new enemies, 2 new achievements. Alright. And that's World of Horror. Let's see what achievements I unlocked. Junior Scout. No, I had that. No. Break the blade. I might have unlocked the samurai outfit. That might be what I got. Painted violin. Oh, I think we unlocked more cards. Handcuff the ultimate opportunist. Interesting. Unlocks full card pack. Oh, I think that's what I got. Flooded nails. Interesting. Oh, this is actually, I think this is what I unlocked, because I killed Hungrybox immediately. Get some rest. Interesting. Anyway, what's another? Let me. There's a specific. Let's do a specific achievement. Mimi's little project. Let's do that. Experimental therapy. Experimental therapy. All right. There's like... This one's crazy. Let's do this one. Very vivid. Alright, run number 2. Is this it? Alright, next... Alright. 5-letter word. For the seed. Got it. Oh, here we go. Mimi's little project. This shit is hard as hell. Every investigation, she decides that she's gonna do an experiment on herself. It's time to put my knowledge to use. The media has been reporting about various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Casting spells raises doom instead of its normal cost. Alright. Mimi's obsession. She's got problems. She's not all right. There's some stuff going on in her head. None of it's good. Flesh regrowth. Okay. Not here. Scalpel. Okay, so when I played last time, I was lamenting not having access to the hardware shop. So let's do that instead of the illegal den. We'll get the hardware shop. O3, have you done this? Have you tried to do this challenge, or have you been able to? This challenge. Oh, this shit is messed up. So before every investigation, you have to do an experiment on yourself. Stab an ice pick through the nose to disable the pain receptors in your brain. Forcibly rewire your vestibular system. Break your arm to form a new joint. Replace the liquid in your eyeball with a saline solution. Implant a second human heart. Sell your kidney to finance your project. Cut off your kneecap. Graft bear claws to your toes. Fail all event checks. Jesus Christ. What is the upside of this? Like, some of these, the things are, there's upsides. A new injury each mystery? Dude, that sounds insane. That sounds really, really bad. We'll sell a kidney. We got the empty bottle. This is the run. Surf! I like this one. It's an experiment. You see what happens. Obviously. This. Okay, the found footage. Alright. Nightmare News of the Noisy Nails. That's a new one. As far as I know. So, okay. Cage Coma, Beckoning Bulletin. This one is fucked. That one's really, really fucked. Okay, prepare. We got the anatomy book, which lets you trade in 2 stamina for 8 XP. Great. What? This character needs help. She needs some real help. What the fuck do you mean? Maybe she should stop. Maybe she shouldn't learn. Okay. So I'm gonna try and get the can of acid. There it is. Give me this. I'm gonna need it later. Her charisma's pretty decent, so let's go to the... Can I put this in the fucking storage? How did you do on your English exam? Come on, I will help you. Recently, the tap water in my entire neighborhood started tasting weird, almost like Sorry, I don't have time for games. He hasn't been the same since he came back. It sounds strange, but I believe you. Alright, what do we got? +1 luck, -1. Thanks, guys! No, you're... Thank you so much! Michi smiles faintly. Ohaku looks around. Did you hear it? Never mind. No, there's value in having these idiots around, so I'm gonna keep both of them for now. Now, I don't think you quite understand. Mimi wants to experiment on herself. Clearly. What is with the threat level at the school? What is going on at this school? Doomed. Great. Alright. God damn it. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. Our company fortunately specializes in cases like yours, and will gladly help you get back on track. After all... He takes a step closer, and you could swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. This is the guy, so when you have 0 money, this guy shows up, and basically you have to give up something for some money, and it's either stamina, reason, or some doom. We'll do some reason. Everything suddenly gets dark. You feel sad, but you can't even tell why. In your pocket, you find an envelope with cash inside. Why am I investigating the seaside? I'm supposed to investigate the mansion. I'm dumb. Well. We are in the Nether Realm. Boreal Expanse. The temperature abruptly drops and you shudder in the icy cold. You find yourself in the middle of a snowy wasteland. A sudden gust flings you to your knees. You inhale deeply, feeling your chest tighten and ache. Your fingers and ears are already numb and freezing. You have to move. No, I didn't see the Yipes ad for Hitbox. I'll check it out after the stream. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is fucked. I feel like none of, like, all of these end with something really, really bad. Check the icy coast. Sticking out of the ice, you find the hand of a nameless monarch, its fingers long and deformed. Feeling a strange urge, you kneel and kiss it. One of its rings falls to the ground. +1 strength, +5 doom. Oh, and I got frostbite. -2 strength. Cool! I have 4 fucking strength. Corpses are strung up on wire, like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Great. I probably could go to the hospital. Or I probably should. Yeah. It's worth it because we'll also gain some, we'll get some painkillers. Hasty Aid. When taking stamina damage in combat, replace Hasty Aid. God damn it. Why didn't he take his time? Alright, we store these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I don't think I'm gonna use that, but we'll see. Alright, let's go to the school, which is doomed, by the way. Yeah, hi. Ugh. Hello, Mike. How are you doing? I should check the shop. Thank you, Mike, I understand. I refuse to watch anything about this game until I played it too, but you should play it, because it's out in 1.0! Compass! We're good. We can do this. It's possible. Wait. I don't have money. I can't access my storage. No! Am I owned? I thought I'd be able to access storage from here. Fuck. I'm gonna try going back. It's gonna be different. Okay, there's still a compass. Alright. Fuck it. Sell this ring. Give me the compass. Alright, we already investigated the mansion, so let's just keep going. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone on the street, and you could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You'd better hurry out of here. -1 reason. God damn it, dude. My reason is taking a hit. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with today's catch. Just where the hell did those fishermen go? I'll take a bite. Strength check, failure. Feeling the eyes of the restaurant's guests on your back, you take a small bite of the smelly seafood. It tastes like the sea and melts in your mouth. The restaurant owner nods and smiles strangely. Bloated. Oh! Don't show me that. And I can't go to the hospital. Okay. You completely lost in your thoughts. You wander around the woods for a long time, but you're sure you have some new leads in your investigation. Sure. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected to your current mystery? You can't tell what the strange symbols mean. Wandering aimlessly in this forest, it will take some time before you pick up the trail again. Great. Peek inside. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process what you're looking at. It's a gigantic eye staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. Pour acid inside. You open the can of acid and empty its contents into the well. The house's foundation shakes as the massive creature's eye burns. Walls begin to collapse as you pass out from the toxic fumes. You wake up later with the cassettes in your trembling hand. The witch's house is nowhere to be seen. Oh, sleep well, Fib. Put those in storage. Blood Moon, sure. That's awful, but what can you do? Let me... Oh, I have to commit to one of the projects. Cut off your kneecap. I'll implant a second heart. I really wish I could put this away. Fill it up. Gain reason. I feel like I should sacrifice some stamina for XP. Or I feel like I should have done that before taking the bath, but it's fine. Today we learn. Slicing your body open, you learn new things about anatomy. Let's see, anatomy class. Extra damage against human enemies. We're getting flavor. We're going for a flavor build. Knowledge. Alright, well, let's do this new one. The morbid killing spree continues as another body is found in the city's river. Every victim shares one common trait. Their finger and toenails are missing. They have been Why nails? Could the killer have a hidden motive? Are they sending a message? You must hurry up before they claim another victim. Oh... No. With no leads, a trip to the police station could be useful. Your friend's cousin works there and she could help you. Time is of the essence, so you decide to take a shortcut through the abandoned building site. I'm with you. Granted, I say stop at a lot of different situations, but that's one of them. Okay, let's go to the school. Gather gossip. You heard about the computer program that... I remember my parents talking about a horrible accident. They said that the girl's father went mad from grief. You heard about the computer program that... I don't know if this is... -1 perception. I love students that fucking take away stats. Did the killing have anything to do with the father who lost his daughter in an accident? Alright. Confront the stranger. A priest from the nearby temple asks what you were doing. When you can't make up a lie, you are thrown out. Fuck out of here. Reluctantly, your friend's cousin gives you a photocopied file. You thank her and leave quickly. The school building seems like a safe place to study the file. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology room. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Bro! Why? Victims of the serial killer seem to be chosen randomly. There's no obvious pattern in regard to age, sex, and education. You should continue your search in a hospital where the victims are. Investigate killer encounter. Okay. Let me take these painkillers first. On your way to the next destination, you stop the tall man wearing a dirty kabuki mask. He is talking to a woman and slowly reaching into his pocket. You decide to act quickly and run between the pair screaming. The panicked woman flees, but the masked man grabs you by your neck. Before you can protest, he takes a pair of pliers. He takes a pair of pliers out of his pocket and rips off one of your nails. Why? What the fuck? I forgot about this. I should take care of this. I don't know what that's gonna do, and I'm not gonna risk it. Blood loss. Minus 10 stamina. Great. This is still here. You try and sneak in the mortuary, but the hospital staff is on high alert. You decide to wait here a bit. Maybe you'll manage to find a way in. God damn it. One of the mortuary technicians acts strangely. He has left the building and returned twice already. Each time he comes back, an ambulance with a new victim arrives. You are stopped by a tall man wearing a dirty kabuki mask. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. Give me your fingers. You hesitate, seeing something metallic in the man's hand. No? Try to run. You managed to run from the masked man. Okay. You notice that the man keeps his hospital key in his back pocket. If you could steal it, entering the hospital would be much easier. I'm actually gonna rest. The only metro line in your town connects the University and Science Complex. You could take a ride? Okay. Do it. Minus you doom, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You excuse yourself bumping into the man. He frowns and hurries away, not noticing you managed to steal his hospital keys. Nice. We're in. Walking through a hospital corridor, you are stopped by an older man with a cast on his leg. Could you help me go down these stairs? Okay. Success. It takes some time, but you successfully help the man bring him a wheelchair. He thanks you and smiles. Easy. Getting dark and the suspicious man has not returned yet. Now is your only chance to check out the mortuary and learn about the serial killer's victims. Using the hospital key, you manage to enter the mortuary floor unnoticed. The hospital floor is eerily quiet. You prepare your weapon, wondering what's going to happen next. The whole room has a pungent, irritating smell you can barely stand. All of the section tables are empty, and you're afraid to think where the bodies are now. You must hurry up before the suspected killer returns back. Is that a human nail? The masked man jumps from behind the door and you barely dodge his blade. The Kabuki killer takes a step back, revealing his gruesome artwork, an unfinished statue of a child made of human nails. Huh? Suddenly the statue springs to life and bites the man's neck. The serial killer is visibly confused and tries to stop the bleeding as a geyser of blood paints the whole mortuary red. The being's face slowly turns towards you. Huh? Oh god. Unfinished child. Oh, this is bad. Hold on. If I do desperate struggle... 12... Oh, what spells do I have? Flesh regrowth. Okay. This doesn't have a cost though, I don't think so. An old wound reopened. Fuck. Die. The horrible nails beast finally stops moving. Knowing you won't be able to explain it to the police, you trigger the fire alarm and escape before anyone arrives. A father's grief led to the creation of this monster. Hopefully they will be joined in death. We are in trouble. Alright, I'm gonna do Outdoorsman and gain stamina. Actually, no. This is all bad. This is not good. I'll be able to gain 2 no, I'm just gonna do this. My stats are ass though. Two stacks. No fucking way. No way. No way. What is simulcast? Last time it was alright because I was broken. This time not so much. Literal flint water, yes. We're gonna take some brain damage. This is really bad. This is so bad. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make it out the hood on this one. I got a broken bone. Catch flesh regrowth. Sorrowful Saga of the Moonlight Sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean, a dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night, when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away. A single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon, the ocean will have taken them all. I have to discard 2 items. I need to get rid of this broken bone, but am I just gonna get another fucking treatment card and get owned again? Okay. That's fine. I cast a spell without paying anything. Okay. Look, I can't do it! I can't! What the fuck? I am taking reason damage. What do you mean? Although you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing beside the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Suddenly, an empty bottle smashes on the wall behind you. You cover yourself in the glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Okay. At the very least, maybe I'll be able to unlock this character. This should be enough to kill. Get the prescription. I need money. How much is this worth? I cannot sell this. I need that fucking weird guy to show up again. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through a dusty window, you recoil in shock. Walking into the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush. Before you can do anything, however, they twitch and move. Okay. How risky do I want to be? Potentially 16 damage, but that doesn't actually guarantee I kill it faster. If I do this, that's 8, 12. I can do 6 next turn for sure. Okay, I just need this. I need this melee attack to hit. It missed. It didn't hit. Alright, we risk it. No, we missed again. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered in black marks. Oh god. Okay. You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Okay, we're not checking out the sculpture. Funny mask! This mask is anything but funny. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. I am constantly lurking. The waves lazily wash upon the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh air clears your head. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturb you. I just catch a glimpse of an officer. He holds a glowing rock in his hand before packing inside a bag. Could it be a meteorite the TV reporter talked about? You got to return here later when the police are gone. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. The ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? Let them kill themselves. No, we're gonna talk them out of it. Forget it. They died. Slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. Their lanterns move farther and farther away, and you hear the odd chanting slowly fade with the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat is out of sight, and it's pitch black again. There's nothing to do now. You head home, the weird chant still in your head. New events available. What the hell does that mean? No one spoke of the fishermen after they sailed off. Grieving mothers would not let their children anywhere near the cursed beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. Store closed. The friendly dog disappeared. Great. Dude, a new random injury, that is... It's just getting worse. Bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology has only developed further. These days, a computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. All it takes is a computer and a modem, and anybody can connect to a bulletin system, or even host one of their own. Once you connect, you can read all the messages on that bulletin, and even post your own to start a conversation. Many use them to share files or to chat about their favorite topics. Everything from video games to sports to idol culture. But in the wake of a sudden string of weird suicides, things aren't all fun and games. Rumors have surfaced that the deaths are linked to a bulletin system operated from somewhere within Shiokawa. What is behind the suicides? How could so many people all be driven to take their own lives? Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that'll work. Investigate the forest location twice. Okay. So true. Alright, let's go to the forest. Following the ghastly music, you find yourself in a forest. The sound is getting closer. Great. I can get one attack for 12 damage. We're gonna try and dodge. Sundi has tried to dodge. Wait. Sundi has tried to distract the Whipcake woman but died. Great. Alright. This is the best we got. Wait, that only does 2 damage. Hold on. What am I doing? This does 6. Fast learner. Taking damage in combat grants a small experience bonus. Sure. Dude, my max HP, my max stamina is 3 right now. I can't go above that, so that's where we're at. I just wasted a level on that. Oh my god. Choose overhead block sunlight and you feel gloomy. -2 reason. Of course, no. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Shared death and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. I just remembered I'm supposed to be trying to get money to get the prescription. Oh, I should just do this. Fuck it. This run's fucked anyway, so I might as well at least try to do this. I didn't go to storage to get the fucking prescription. What am I supposed to do with the prescription drug? Trying to think. I'm getting nothing. I don't know. I don't remember. Hey Justin, what's good? This run is about to die horribly. Carefully enter the biology classroom. The room seems empty at first until you switch the lights on. You gasp in horror. Lying in a pool of blood is one of the teachers, with a fruit knife in their hand. There's a jar of formaldehyde on the nearest table. Mesmerized by the spiral pattern on the sea creature's skin, you step over the dead body and come closer. Then the voices start. Great. Die. Lump of flesh. Also has stamina as a new status. Christ. While the school library's computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet at her home in the city. Okay. Seeing the two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past week. What? What? Check the notes. Notes lying nearby tell of ancient civilizations and unspeakable horror. You've managed to learn an incantation, but the horrifying image will stay with you for a long time. Invisibility. Flee into the current mystery. There's no doom penalty for escaping from combat. Okay. Well, we don't have 4 reasons, so we're not doing that. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up to your apartment stairs. Teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. Goddamn, computers are heavy. Oh, we should, forget this. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. Calm her down. Woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you prevent... Okay. You wipe the sap from your brows. You finally finish setting up your computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything's functional. The newscaster on the TV says the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other nearby towns. You need to act quickly. Okay. Can I sell this? Who? Okay. I like how, like, you try to sell a gun and it says you can't find somebody that'll buy it, and here it lets me sell a lump of flesh. You just know people that'll buy a fucking lump of flesh? No! I wouldn't. Great. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital's in chaos. The staff look exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into the hospital corridors. You stop by home to pick up your lunch. You find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Later. Fuck. You place the letters on the kitchen table, feeling an anxiety attack coming on. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to go to the hospital. That was at the apartments. Fuck. Following the agonized screams, you discover a man with a horribly disfigured arm. Something murky and crystalline seems to explode out from the bone and up through the skin, his muscles spasming in pain. He pleads with you to help. It's a good thing you found him. Well, I am a doctor. Fuck. The protrusions regenerate quicker than you can remove them. You helplessly watch as they spread up his arm and then suddenly burst out from his heart, spurting a geyser of black as the man convulses before finally falling dead. Well, that didn't work. Okay. You overhear two nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently, she's recovering at her grandparents' home in the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. While you walk through crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Perception check failure. Before you realize your wallet's missing, the thief is long gone. I think I was broke already. As you pull into a village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiokawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. You try to lose the masked man who's been following you. That's great. God damn it, Majima, go away. I am busy. Can I dodge? No. Oh, I could gain 2... I could... Pray. Oh, man. I missed. I missed twice! Oh my god. Die. Alright, well, time to eat the lump of flesh. Cursed signs. Casting spells raises doom. That's already the case, so great. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her, her grandfather says as he leads you to her bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. You have no idea. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to. Oh my god. Let's try to talk him out of it. It doesn't work. Fuck. The mourners don't take no for an answer and forcibly draw your blood. The recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you give the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Well, we gotta rest. There's no way I'm gonna survive otherwise. An old priest is performing a ritual to appease a local demon in prison underground. You're invited to join them. Sure. Knowledge check failure. Distracted by a huge man wearing a demon mask, you have trouble following the intricate pattern of the steps, bows, and claps. This ritual is a disaster. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset on the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone and it finally connects. Welcome home. Did you like it so far? No. It's okay. You don't have to be ready yet. Everyone will wait for you. Your connection suddenly cuts off. When you attempt to reconnect, you find that your number has been blocked from accessing the bulletin. Dejected, you solemnly pack up the computer and give it back. However, when you arrive back at the computer club, you find a note on the door. See you all soon. You soon learn that the club's members leaped in front of a train holding hands. With little other choice, you sell off the computer, the guilt weighing on you all the while. Find the bulletin's number in the phone book. When you arrive at the address, you find the place empty. The bulletin was moved. Out of desperation, police began confiscating modems and banning students from computer use. Despite this, the suicides only seem to grow faster. They've spread even further beyond Shiokawa 2. Your guts twist to knots every time you pass by the computer club's door. I'm not even sure why I'm thinking about this. This shit's already done for. Your Rex action is less effective. Great. Start the next mystery. Game over. Under the mysterious Ath-Yolot's influence, the city is engulfed in chaos. All the eldritch magic made our planet a bright waypoint for the bloated old god. And a tasty treat. Within the next 10 years, Earth will be devoured, and there's nothing you can do about it anymore. Wonderful. Well, it looks like my internet cut out for a while. How long was it off? We died. If you're wondering, if anyone was wondering, we didn't make it. Alright, I'm gonna call here. I just wanted to play a couple runs, mess around. Celebrate the release. This game's awesome. It's really brutal at times, but it's a lot of fun. Everybody watching, I hope you have a great night, and I'll probably talk to you soon. Well, I'm streaming tomorrow. We're playing Hrot tomorrow, so come through.